What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and you're watching our SEC football channel.
And I know that you have diagnosed this offensive line and have for a number of years, ever since we've been talking, unlike just about anybody that I've come across, anyone that I talk to, that this is certainly, you give the big boys up front, the big uglies, their due time, and understand how significant their contribution is, because if they don't make it work, then it doesn't work on offense. So where do we stand on this Alabama offensive line? Who's been lost and who's coming back?
Kyle Flood, Mark, has to be licking his chops right now. He comes over from the National Football League after 2 years with the Atlanta Falcons on that offensive line. His first year this upcoming season with the Crimson Tide. Understandably so. You lose Jonah Williams, your offensive tackle, 44 career starts, 29 of those at left tackle, 15 of those at right tackle his freshman year. You lose a Ross Kishbaker at that center position. You lose some quality pieces like Lester Cotton on that front group. But with the guys you return, Alex Netherwood and Jedrick Wills for starters, both of these two young men came with Tua Tagovailoa in the 2017 class. It's not often when you see two big uglies rank high on the ESPN 300. Alex Netherwood, I believe, was at number 30. Jedrick Wills, I believe, was at number 33 in that 2017 signing class. Both of them return. Wills back at right tackle. Netherwood, who sacrificed last year and played in an offensive guard position. He's a natural tackle, so he's back at that left tackle spot this upcoming season. At center, Chris Owens has worked his tail off. This is a young man at 6'3", 310 pounds out of Lamar High School in Arlington, Texas, a consensus 4-star when he came in 2016. Freakish athleticism, hard worker, kind of reminds me of a young Antoine Caldwell back in the day, 2008. Everybody remembers Caldwell as a first-team All-SEC type of player at that center position. And then at your two guard spots, you've got Matt Womack, 6'7", 325 pounds, redshirt senior coming in here from Hernando, Mississippi. He's back at right guard. I mean, left guard, it's pick your poison. You can go with Deontay Brown, 6'4", 344-pounder. He's back, although he will face a 4-game suspension to start the year via the NCAA. I believe it was a violation by Brown, which was the reason why he did not participate in the college football playoff. He will miss the first 4 games of the upcoming season. So with him out, you would have Emil Ikior Jr., who will play that left guard spot to start the season, and then you can bring Brown back through games 5 and 6 and just get Brown back acclimated. But with this offensive line as it stands right now, with, if I could put it, with Alex Netherwood left tackle, Emil Ikior left guard, Chris Owens at center, Matt Womack at right guard, and Jedrick Wills at right tackle. I know a lot of people talk about the Georgia offensive line, how strong it is, how powerful it is, how that group is potentially could be a group to win the Joe Moore Award for 2019. But I look at the Alabama group, it is right there with Georgia, and those are just potential starters. You look at Scott Lashley and Evan Neal, and there's just big bodies even behind the first-team group that will look to push. So if you're Nick Saban, you got all the time in the world right now to get the best 5 guys in this field, because the beef is right there.
Stephen, as you well know, one of the storylines from year to year at Alabama has been just an impressive display of consistent winning, of course, winning national championships more than anyone, being right there each and every year, and that happening with the turnover on the coaching staff because of the quality of coaches that Nick Saban hires, the development in which he enables them to undergo, and then moving on to other jobs, and just the turnover of the staff and still maintaining that excellence. Can you give us an idea how much turnover there's been at the offensive line position in terms of the coaching staff? Because that's the position, as you well know, and we've discussed it many times. There has to be more cohesiveness along that offensive line and chemistry than any unit on the field, not even close. And just to have that turnover of coaches I would think would possibly damage that continuity more than in any other unit on the field.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you go from having coaches like Jeff Stoutland and Mario Cristobal, and then the last 3 to 4 years you had Brent Key, who's now at Georgia Tech, you want to have consistency on that coaching staff. But for me, Mark, the main thing is always for Alabama is that guy hiking the ball, is that guy at the center position who is at the controls, who gets that ball rolling. When you have a confident guy at center, it settles down everything on that offensive line. And Alabama's had great with it that spot. William Brayhos, Barrett Jones, Ryan Kelly, Bradley Bowes, for just a few guys that come to mind. They know how important it is. The moment I hike that ball, even in pre-snap, recognizing how the defensive front's playing me, what to see at the second level with the linebacker position, how to make sure my quarterback understands that I got his back, he's got mine, block for my quarterback, make sure everybody around me from tackle to tackle is blocking, reading the keys, feeling guys off, getting a hat on a hat, and getting the job done. When you establish that chemistry, that confidence, but most importantly, that leadership at that center position, it's able to calm everything else down. When I come back to Kyle Flood walks in here with a hard-working guy in place in Chris Owens. He has waited his time. He backed up Ross Pierschbaker through 13 games last year as the backup center and a backup left tackle. He knows how big this moment is. This group has rallied around Chris Owens. Nick Saban continues to talk about how he is out there each practice, sweating hard, getting everybody on the same page, kind of the glue guy in that locker room. Chris Owens is ready for this moment.
Thank you for watching this video. If you're an SEC football fan, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us your thoughts down in the comments below. And for the latest in SEC football, keep it right here.